Living Local Community News.
Welcome back. With U.S. tariffs on Chinese imports changing, a new shopping trend is going viral on TikTok. Direct from China, designer deals that promise name brand products for a fraction of the price. But the Better Business Bureau says what looks like a deal could actually cost you. Today, Carl Bates with the Better Business Bureau joins us to break down the risk and explain how shoppers, Carl, can protect themselves from misleading claims, counterfeit goods, and these scams.
Yep, it's become a big deal in the last month, especially on TikTok. These Chinese companies have started posting direct from the factory opportunities for you to order from them, save lots of money off the brand name, things that you would buy here in the States due to the tariffs. And we're seeing a lot of issues with that, a lot of complaints in the last month or so.
So help us understand, how does it work?
These TikTok folks, the Chinese manufacturers are creating these TikTok videos offering to buy factory direct products. One of the great examples is like Lululemon leggings that you buy for $100 here in the States. They'll sell to you for $10 if you order them direct from the factory. And a lot of these are major brands. We've seen Adidas shoes, purses, things like that, dresses for ladies, all formally branded, made in China goods. And you really need to be very careful with these. And they're all advertising to avoid the tariffs.
Yeah, so capitalizing on a hot news story. All right, so what are some of the red flags we can look out for?
The red flags are they promote factory direct, and they say they'll have them to you in 7 to 10 days. The reality is that may or may not be true. We've heard about thousands of these packages in airports in the United States waiting to go through customs. So if you need it like in 7 days, like an Amazon shipment, you may be disappointed. The return policy or the refund policy is almost non-existent. And even if you apply for it, you may not get it. Sometimes the quality is not what you expected. It's not the brand name you expected. And we're now told that customs is going through these more carefully, and there may be seizures of these products once they reach the States.
Oh, wow. All right. So are there any situations where buying this way actually does make sense?
Well, if you're just trying to test a product out, or if you're ordering a novelty good for 4th of July and you don't need it next week, yes, it may make sense, but you really need to be careful. Do your research. We've seen lots of complaints. You can check our website on these individual companies at bbb.org. Make sure you use a credit card. Don't use any other type of payment. So if you have a problem, you can dispute that. The deep discounts really don't exist. Most of the manufacturers are telling people now that, it's Birkenstocks were advertised last week on this TikTok thing. Birkenstocks are only made in Germany. They're not made in China. So that's the kind of thing to look out for. And lastly, know the risk. You are taking a risk by doing this.
Yeah. Now, the TikTok trends may be tempting, but it's important to shop smart and always protect your personal, that private information, right?
Yeah. Well, remember, you're giving your personal information to a Chinese company by ordering from these folks, and the Chinese folks have been #1 in stealing information and doing personal ID theft in a lot of cases. So you want to be very careful what you give up to anyone, but particularly to these companies that are advertising from offshore. They may only be advertising to get your personal information, and you may never get your merchandise. So be very cautious.
Yeah, before we go, anything else we need to know about this?
Well, we're also told that the tariffs that are not on these current goods under $800 will change in May. So when that changes, you will then have to pay the tariff, even on these, quote, cheap items that you can buy. So again, be very careful, stay in touch with the news. Don't order something that you need immediately for a birthday or an event, because you may not get it in time.
And if our viewers want to do more research, think they've been scammed, the best thing to do?
Call us at bbb.org, go online. We've got a lot of information about this. Literally thousands of videos out there on TikTok. Be very careful what you look at on TikTok.
All right, Carl, as always, you help us out.